Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the AFK Lounge. This is Merkran along with Grizzly Sensei and Orickley. Welcome to episode 5. Today, we're going to talk about the top 5 games that have shaped gaming history.
We didn't plan that. Episode 5, top 5 games.
This is perfect, bro.
We're not smart enough for that, Jeff. No. Perfect. Yeah, dude, top 5 games of all time, most influential, right? Okay. Well, who wants to go first? Or Ricky, why don't you go first so that we don't take anything that you have off the rip unless you want one of us.
One of y'all can go first because I'm still trying to think of 3 more games.
I'm gonna start off nice and easy. I'm gonna ease my way into it. Okay. I'm going with Pac-Man. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going with Pac-Man, man. I mean, I think Pac-Man, known worldwide, arcade game to handheld to, I mean, you can play that shit on anything, bro. Computer, console, you can get it anywhere. That's a pretty big statement, and for such a simplistic style game too, it's just that it fits that era, man. I mean, I grew up playing Pac-Man, and this shit came out way before I was born. So, I feel like if Pac-Man didn't make the list, it would be a sin. So I'm just taking them right off the rip and knocking it out. Pac-Man. Mine are in no particular order, so
I think that's
probably my number 1. But Pac-Man.
All right, I'll go next. Half-Life 1 for me is gonna be my first one. Half-Life 1 is iconic for a lot of reasons. Its engine actually gave birth to Counter-Strike Source, which, turned into what Counter-Strike ended up becoming today, as well as another game called Quake, which is also very iconic. Half-Life 1 had very iconic storytelling elements in it. And the character Gordon Freeman is one of the more iconic video game characters, especially like in that early era of PC games coming out. Really kind of paved the way for not just PC gaming, but Valve to come out with games later like Left 4 Dead and stuff like that.
It's a good one. I actually never played, but I've seen clips and I know what game it is, so that's a good one. All right, so we've got Half-Life 1, Pac-Man.
For me, I would say this is obviously y'all are older than I am, so I started later.
Whoa! Calm down.
Just saying. So I didn't experience everything y'all did.
Poverty.
That, but as well as Super Smash Bros. For the 64. That was the first game I played.
That's a fucking
that got me into gaming in general, or like enjoying games in general. Is play with me, my brother, and my cousins. Just the 4 of us, just playing on the 64, playing on the good old box TV. Dude, big ass box TV. Shitty graphics, like 420p graphics.
Who was your kind of go-to character?
My go-to, I always went with either Pikachu or Mario because those were the only 2 I knew at the time. And then later on, like before games became what they were now, it would be Link.
Yeah, Link was mine. I like
I'd say Pikachu, Mario, and Link because those were the only 3 I knew. I knew who Samus was, but not much. I've heard of it. It's like one of those I heard of what it was.
All right, so we've got Smash Bros, Fallout 1, Pac-Man. All right, boys. I'm gonna God, I don't know if people are gonna agree with me on this or just absolutely destroy me, but I'm going with a game I played in elementary school. The only game on our computer in elementary school was Oregon Trail. And I'm going with Oregon Trail because, at least in my part of America back then, it was in every school computer. And that was kind of like when computers first started getting fairly big. Carry them in schools. Now it's tablets everywhere and shit. These kids are spoiled. That's for another episode. But what I remember about that game the most, man, was not just like the gameplay necessarily, but like making kids critically think and make choices. I mean, you You get to decide whether like you're gonna die or not, and die from dysentery and shit. You know what I mean? Like that's
With that game, oftentimes it wasn't even within your control either.
no,
It
yeah,
was the roll of the
my
dice.
ox would drown, and I'm like, why isn't this kid's ox dying? But that's such a fun game, bro. I remember when I got older, like only a few years older, I didn't have it in middle school, and I was kind of like upset. You couldn't go out and like at least me at the time, I couldn't go out and just buy a computer game. I didn't have a computer at home, so I never played it again. That was it. But solid game. I enjoyed it. Number 2.
All right, number 2 up on my list is Ricky. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
I said I never played Oregon Trail before.
It's fun.
I got lucky at like the tail end of elementary school. I got to play that on computer, on like just the CD-ROM format. And then it was funny because got into like 6th and 7th grade, and then we got MacBooks. So it was like going from that to that. It was like, oh, big jump.
Fucking whippersnappers over here, bro.
Number 2 up on my list is Halo 3. One of the most iconic multiplayer experiences of all time. I'd put it up there with like Call of Duty and Modern Warfare 1 and 2 in terms of that iconic multiplayer experience. It invented the modern day teabag in video games, basically, which is one of the most iconic parts of video gaming history. The campaign for Halo 3 is iconic. It's very well written, and its storytelling elements are really rich. It's a really good campaign. I'd put it right next to Halo Reach.
Solid.
Yeah, and I mean, Master Chief is one of the most iconic video game characters.
Kids are still dressed as him for Halloween, bro.
Yeah.
And he was centerpiece, like almost center stage in Ready Player One.
What I think Halo did really well, though, especially with Halo 3, is those weapons are so memorable. Like the energy sword, the Spartan laser, and the Needler. Yep. All very memorable.
Yeah, I got one for Christmas. Like a little Nerf. I think Nerf tried to emulate some of that shit, but solid choice, man. That. Solid choice.
I'd say a number 3, or I say I don't really have these in order. But I say Legend, like close one behind it. I don't know if y'all said it would be the Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Fuck.
That's what got me into like bringing back to Smash Bros. That's what got me to like Zelda.
2 fucking strikes in a row right now, bro.
When I was growing up, I got a on GameCube. There was like a combo disc that had Legend of Zelda, like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and then it had a demo for I forget what it was, the something Walker, Wind Walker or Wind Waker. Or something.
Wind Waker.
Yeah, but my disc, the disc I had was scratched, so like the demo never worked. Like I got to play the demo once, and then it never worked.
You guys ever get a chance to play the demos in Walmart? Are you just staring up like this?
No,
they had them at Target too.
They didn't really have that for me.
I'm sorry about that, really.
Yeah, that was a very awesome experience.
Okay.
I agree with the Wind Waker. I still have that on my GameCube right over there. It's not hooked up, but I was playing. That was the last game I played on the GameCube.
You guys can throw a flag on this next one if you want. Some lumping in a few games together. I mean, you understand. I'm going with something that got my mom, bro. My mom playing video games. And if you're doing that, you're making my fucking list. So I'm going Wii Sports. And Wii Sports, when the Wii first came out, I mean, I think back to when I bought the Wii when it first came out, bro. But think about what was right behind it. Xbox came out with their motion shit, and so did PlayStation, to try to like at least keep up. I mean, the Wii at the time was like that. The shit they were doing was like groundbreaking for sure. All them.
It was outselling everything else by.
It had its little spike for sure. And my mom made her little Wii person, man, and she used it to keep track of her weight and shit and lose weight and do the little skiing thing. You know, you go skiing and the bowling and shit. Man, that I hope for a lot of families it bridges the gap between your angsty teenage son and a dad who doesn't get it, and helped like bring some families together to like beat some asses on Wii bowling or baseball or tennis or some shit, man. Because I I loved it. It's the first time I think I've ever played video games with my mom, so definitely on my list. But I'm going with all Wii Sports, not just one.
I think that's a good pick for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, it's one CD, so whatever. cheat a little bit.
This would probably be the first one that you guys might not directly relate with. I'm gonna go with RuneScape for number 3.
Man, still playing it.
Yeah, it was one of the earliest MMORPGs. So, I mean, it's been around for so long that it has lore built not just within the game, but like with its player base. Like there's like side lore of its like real life players, what they've done within the game. There's a lot of different quest lines you can do, and there's just different things that have happened within the game that are iconic historically. Like for example, there was a bug that released when a new skill came out where it would eject you out of the player-owned house that you were in, and it allowed everyone to just like kill each other out in places where shouldn't be able to kill each other.
That sounds fun.
Called it the Falador Massacre. Yeah, it's an iconic game. It really paved the way for a lot of other MMORPGs like World of Warcraft to shine later on, and RuneScape's still around today.
I just hope they don't have one of those things where games like that sometimes die off and they close the servers down, and you get these sad YouTube videos where everybody's online and it just flashes, not available. I hope that one sticks around for a long time because it's an old ass game, isn't it?
Yeah, RuneScape's been around for over 20 years.
Yeah. Hope it stays that way. All right, Rickley, what you got, bro? What did your sources tell you?
Changed. GoldenEye, 007 GoldenEye. I feel like personally, and I could be wrong, everybody has their opinions. I feel like that would be like the start of your online multiplayer.
Unless you're old as shit.
Well, yeah, unless you're old as shit. I feel like that would be like this is for the older generation.
Mm-hmm.
But GoldenEye, I feel 007 GoldenEye was like the start of multiplayer.
I mean, I got a few years on you, Rickley, and that's one of the first games I remember playing a lot.
I didn't play it much. I played it maybe twice because I'd get pissed because I wouldn't be able to kill nobody. But I played it. I definitely played it.
Not much has changed.
You just gotta do it with
Right.
Colorado's, bro. You just run through everything.
All right, I got 2 heavy hitters left. We're on number 4, right? 4?
Yeah.
All right, boys. I got to go with one that has arguably been more revolutionary than anything we've said so far. So I'm going to go with Pokemon. I'm not choosing one.
Oh, okay.
Fuck it.
Oh, just the series as a whole?
Can't make me. Yeah, I'll go like red and blue.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna
I'll
say
just
if
go
you're
old.
backed into a corner, that's probably where you'd want to go.
I'll just
Is
go
red and
old school,
blue.
man. Bro, I remember being in a dark car, little Game Boy.
Dude,
Back
This is back when they had the light attachments because the game
yeah,
didn't
bro,
have
I
a
had that
backlight,
shit.
bro.
I had that shit. Look at
Oh,
that,
there
bro.
you go.
No,
Yeah,
that ain't it, bro. That ain't it.
this is a Game Boy Advance.
I had
talking about the color.
both.
I don't
I had
remember
a
what I had in here.
Rich shit
I had
out
a
of here.
Game Boy Color and I had a Game Boy Advance.
I had a Game Boy Color.
But listen, I'm going Pokemon because even if you don't pick a game, you can say that word. You can say that word to almost anybody on the planet,
And they'll know what it is.
and they're gonna know what it is. Or if they don't, they're gonna know somebody who knows. Like if I pick a random mom and I go, "Hey, Pokemon," she's like, "Yeah, my kid loves that shit." Right?
I know it's still popular to this day.
Like I have kids at my karate school that still collect cards, and I tell them all the time, "Do not sell your shit. Don't get rid of it. Put it in your little binders and then put it away, man. When you're 30, yeah,
Oh, bro, don't even make me start pulling cards out, bro.
nah.
That's another.
See your
podcast.
little plastic
We'll have to-
Ziploc baggie, bro. See what I started? That's why I want to take this one. That's why I want to take this.
Where is it?
All right.
This is a promo card.
This is why I chose Pokemon.
We're gonna have a Pokemon episode now one day where we just flex
That's
cards, I guess.
I have to go to
Actually,
the
I have a
club first
couple
to
of
find
these
mine.
because I ran out. I ran out of the sleeve, so I got a Professor Oak.
All right. Well,
I'm not gonna show Surfing Pikachu.
Pokemon for obvious
Another
reasons,
Surfing Pikachu.
as you can see. Because still going.
And then I got the Birthday Pikachu.
Cards.
This one's a banned card. Birthday Pikachu.
You're banned. Get
You're
banned,
banned
kid.
real quick.
And like if you ever play the TCG online Pokemon online game, the Birthday Pikachu's banned.
Okay.
You can have all my code cards directly. I have plenty to give you.
Hang on. Tell me y'all watched that fucking video I sent you, man. The Pokemon video I sent y'all like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Oh man. You can't beat that, bro. And you know what scene sticks out to me the most about Pokemon? When I think back, is Onyx. I just love every
Onyx is
single Onyx,
overpowered.
bro. I don't know. All right. Anyway, Pokemon. He's still going. We'll do another episode later on Pokemon. Okay. Maybe one day when I'm out of town, Merkin or Rickley will hop on together and
Just
go
let's
through
shut
their
that
that
Gen
Pokemon
1
collections,
the Gen
'cause
1
I don't have
Bellsprout?
anything. I don't have anything, but they do. So, all right, Merc.
The
Fourth
Gen 1
pick.
Bellsprout.
So, Matt, number 4.
We're done.
I think I'm gonna go with the Sims, the OG Sims.
Damn it! That's my last one.
Like earlier, we're talking like 2000 was when this came out.
SimCity, baby.
I think it's in the game, right? It's a simulation game, but I think it was like one of the best early examples of a simulation game. So it really kind of pushed the whole simulation genre more forward.
Don't you
like some Pokemon cards?
Didn't Sims, like the old school Sims, help map Minecraft?
No.
I don't think so.
Minecraft. Actually, honestly, I'm glad you said that because that's my next one. Truthfully, Minecraft was. Did you ever see the early version of Minecraft? Like, it wasn't at all supposed to be what it is today.
No, I just know that I thought something helped
It was
map its kind of takeoff.
I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't Sims. Because Minecraft, all Minecraft was in early alpha was, you know what cobblestone? It was just cobblestone. Like, you couldn't destroy blocks, break blocks. You couldn't do anything. Like, literally. You couldn't do nothing, but all it would be is you have flat plane, place a block.
Oh my god.
What?
Bro, I did not know this. I just looked up my question, and I did not know that Mahjong Studios is who developed fucking Minecraft, bro.
You didn't know
My mom
Mahjong?
played that fucking game. She had her fucking computer, bro.
What, Minecraft?
No, the Mojang game with little blocks.
Grizzly.
Is that not it?
That's not the same thing.
Honest tomato, bro. What you want from me? So, what am I getting confused with?
You're not getting confused with anything, but those aren't the same thing.
What's the game called?
Mojang is a game, but that's also a name of the company that created Minecraft.
I also think the game is spelled with an H. I'm pretty sure it's spelled a little differently.
Shit, bro.
Oh, good.
Shit. As you can see, one is not like the rest, and that is me. I am a little bit slow with some things, guys. Okay. All right, moving on. My final pick is
All right, Rickley,
Mojang.
are you gonna expand upon your Minecraft pick over there?
It's one of those games. Dude, I can't. He said that's my mom used to play that.
I felt it so deeply through my heart, bro.
He was so confident with it too. Like,
You couldn't just let me roll with it, bro.
dude,
You couldn't let me roll with it. You like that fucking T-Rags on TikTok, bro. You thought you was gonna win. You thought you was gonna win.
Dude, I couldn't. I'm sorry. The minute you said my mom used to play that, and then you like, yeah, the little block game. I'm like,
If that makes the final cut, I'm gonna be amazed.
Minecraft's one of those games. It's one of those games where at first it started out, you never would think it would have been popular, but over time, as they added more and did more, and obviously, with people coding and
Sorry.
I can't fucking
sorry,
think
man.
straight because I'm still thinking about the motion.
It does have a fucking age, bro. It's Mahjong or some shit like that, bro.
It's not even the same. Yeah, it's not the same as spelling or pronunciation.
You like Minecraft, whatever. All right.
Yeah, it's definitely it's created a lot for people nowadays. Like a lot of games wouldn't be where they are if Minecraft wouldn't have been made. Honestly,
Yeah, bro. I'm so sorry.
The whole podcast is fucked now.
I did not mean to say that shit, bro.
It's derailed.
Oh. I mean, I know I meant to. I got whatever. My final pick. Fuck this.
I think you were talking about Mahjong. Or
I know what the
Mahjong.
fuck I was talking about, bro. I just. All right, bro. Whatever. All right, we are moving directly from the podcast, bro. Fuck this. Okay, my final pick, bro. Whatever. Yeah, fucking literally tears come out.
Final pick.
You gotta go with the plumbers, bro. Gotta go with the plumbers.
Mario Bros.
I'm going Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. and Mojang together make just a deadly duo of gaming content. Shit. Thank God we're not as big now as we will be. And this will be buried in the fucking archives of our beginnings, because 2 years from now, when our shit's like taking off a little bit, I can't make mistakes like that, boys. I can't.
No, I think it'd be funny if mistakes like that.
It would. I'm definitely clipping this shit probably and
put them in bloopers, bro.
calling myself an idiot online. But I'm going Super Mario Bros. When you guys didn't play Super Nintendo, right?
No, but I played Super Mario Bros. Through emulators and other means. I mean, it's most iconic platformers.
And some of the most iconic music too.
Yep.
You know what I fucking couldn't stand though, bro? And I think it's because I had dogs growing up. Yoshi to me was a dog. Right? Yeah. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Like, I agree.
He's like a dog. My mom pointed out, my mom and my dad, she was watching us play one day, and double jump, kick Yoshi, boom. She's like, that's kind of mean. I never thought about it. I'm like, wait, where does Yoshi go? I'm like killing this dude. It's my homie. Anyway, I hated sacrificing Yoshi. I hated water levels too. Anyway, that's it for me. Mario. Super Mario Bros.
All right. I think I'm gonna round my list off. I was originally not gonna include this one, but I think I'm going to. I'm gonna go to GTA 4 for the last one. I just think the time period GTA 4 came out, which was like 2008. Kind of, I think, roughly around the time Modern Warfare 2 was thriving, I believe, around 08. There's a lot going on in America, but I think the game came out at a perfect time. It had really rich storytelling elements. Kind of like a dude who immigrated to Liberty City to try to escape trouble and finding himself in more and more trouble the further along he goes, and I don't know, it really violent game. It had a lot of controversy surrounding it, and I think that's part of why it's such an iconic game, is because there's so much like weird, narratives around the game itself. But I think that'll always be an important part of that era was Grand Theft Auto 4.
Ripley's desk just grew 4 inches because you mentioned Grand Theft Auto.
Well, I think Ripley
differently now.
I don't know how much he played GTA 4, but I'm
I
sure
didn't play GTA 4 at all.
the GTA 5.
I played San Andreas, Vice City, and 5 when it first came out, and then recently again with RP.
Going from 4 to 5 was kind of a crazy jump, just in terms of like what the game could do. So it's kind of
Oh
interesting
yeah,
from that perspective. Yeah, so that's my I guess that'd be my top 5. Rickley, what do you got? Number 5.
I'd say my last, and honestly, this I don't know. I'm not too factual on how well this is true, but Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
Starting your
Dark
what
Souls.
what honestly, what would it even be considered? Uh
It's kind of
Again,
its own genre now. They call
yeah,
them like they call them Souls-like games.
yeah, I would say that most of the time whenever I see games like it's just called Souls like, but it'd be like your action role play, like your role
okay.
play kind of game. I guess it would be like a role play type of game because
Like the
you
roleplay.
make your decisions and your decisions can affect the entirety of the game.
Yeah, but Dark
So,
Souls is a lot more focused on like the bossing element too, and like
oh
the
yeah, but I mean,
you
like
know
it was the gateway to all your Souls like games today, your action role play, your role playing games in general. Like it, I feel that's what started it, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong because it was released in 2011. You know, they probably had games before that that I can't think of, but my personal opinion, that's what started the craze with your Souls like genre or
I,
dungeon crawl, like a dungeon crawling game. I guess you
I
could
think
say it is.
people always liked the game just because it's inherently unforgiving and punishing
Mhm.
intentionally. So it's more of like
It
it's
gives you
not
a
a
challenge.
it's like literally a crawler kind of a game. Like it's not just
Yeah,
a
dungeon
dungeon
crawl,
crawler.
like a dungeon crawler kind of
But
game.
but like the whole environment is like that. Like the whole game is
Oh
a
yeah.
slow crawl because you have to learn every single boss. Like the game I played that was like that was Remnant 2, and it's a Souls game but with guns. It's just as
Yeah,
challenging,
yeah, I know
slightly
what you're
different
talking about.
combat. Yeah.
I got one honorable mention before we close out, bro. And I'm gonna go with fucking Castlevania.
I never played Castlevania.
I played it a ton. My grandma had a Nintendo. That's all I played was Castlevania and Mario back in the day. So I'm watching my daughter on the monitor. She just rolled over and has her face in the side of the crib in the slats. And just see her face like
That's
this.
normal. Just Channing does that sometimes, and you just see his feet. His feet just go out, and he'll just like pull it back in.
Yeah, she's chilling. She's good.
Honorable mention for me, probably Animal Crossing, I'd say.
Oh, that was a big one, yeah. Really?
Mm,
Got anything? GTA 5.
honest, I don't know. I don't know. Like,
It's fine. I just had it on my list. So I didn't get to say it.
I think GTA 5 is iconic, but I don't think it's as iconic as 4, simply just because of when the game's released.
yeah, I saw. That's why I wouldn't put it on my list because it released long time ago. Like what, 8 years
No,
Yeah,
ago?
that's the thing.
GTA 5 was 2013, I believe. It was my year I
Was it?
graduated. Yeah.
That's like GTA's thing, bro. It's like,
So
all
it'd be
right,
10.
every 10 years.
Yeah.
Feels like.
It's 11 this year.
Still have never played one.
I don't know. I don't know what would be on my honorable mention.
All right, well, that
Safeties.
I
rounds
guess
out.
like Super Mario Kart or like Mario Part. I say Mario Party maybe. Like one of those older games.
Okay.
I think you got to throw Luigi's Mansion on there somewhere, like
I
the
never
original
played
one.
Luigi's Mansion.
That was a GameCube exclusive, I think. Pretty sure.
Mm,
Never had a GameCube or a Sega.
I did. I have GameCube. Then I have 3 more that I'm selling right now.
Yeah, so this is how I went. I went Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, and then we had Nintendo 64 forever. And then we used to play my uncle's PS2. We went to his house, but I didn't get I got the Xbox 360 when it came out, but I was 18. And I got that for $340 on my very first credit card. Max that bitch out immediately.
Worth it.
Then
Totally worth it.
my brother kept it and played Guitar Hero. My brother still, to me, is the best Guitar Hero play I've ever seen in my life.
Your brother?
Yes. Back then, you couldn't. The kid could not be touched. I'd walk into a room, he'd be like, "Hey, yeah, okay." Ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, okay, guys. So that's our top 5 most influential games of all time. If we missed one and you want to let us know that we fumbled that, what's yours? Because I mean, I think our list was pretty solid. I think between all of us, 15 games, we covered 15 pretty impactful games over time, for sure.
We even covered Mahjong.
Motherfucker.
Someone had to say it.
That's up there with Solitaire, bro. So I'm gonna show Solitaire. I did. It's on my list. What other game kept fucking poor kids bored like me for hours? Solitaire, Minesweeper,
I was gonna say Minesweeper.
and the little arcade one, the pinball one.
Minesweeper gives me nightmares to this day.
That was a hard game, bro.
Next one.
All right. Well,
Mahjong.
Mahjong.
all right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. We are gonna go now play some Lethal Company, and hopefully I can recover from this Mahjong tragedy. Oh god, I can't believe how confident I was, bro. I was so confident. I mean,
Inside joke for the remainder of the podcast.
Yeah, people are gonna ask us one day, why do you keep saying, "Hey, it's me, Rickley, and Merc, and Mahjong"? Sorry.
We'll just pull up.
This is like the next
reference
podcast
them. We'll just reference them to episode 5. You know,
when I post this, when I edit and post this, I'm gonna say Mahjong top 5 ?
Dude, it's like we start next podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? And today we're bringing you a special broadcast of us 3 playing Mahjong.
top 5 Mahjong plays of all time.
Top 5 Mahjong.
All right, guys, like, subscribe, and help something, bro. Just click the fucking thing, man. All right, take care. Whatever. Subscribe, please. I need help. I know there's other idiots out there like me. Okay. Somebody, I'm like, you watching right now. You at that point in the video, wherever it was, you were like, yeah, fuck yeah, this guy's onto something, and you were shocked too when you learned it wasn't the same thing. So don't act like I'm alone. You were fucked up too. Anyway, I'm not by myself. There's nobody. There's fucking, what is it, 4 billion people? Somebody out there is just as confused and thinks that Mahjong created Minecraft. Okay. All right, guys, like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Let us know what your top 5 are in the comments. And yeah, have a good night.